Representatives of all Jubaland people, as indicated above, have organized today's consultative meeting in order to discuss the current political, economical, and social status of Jubaland state. After brainstormed, elaborately discussed issues, the conference issued the following press release as the following points unanimously. Number one, we all came together and united for finding solutions and searching ways and means of solving and repairing all long-term problems of political, economical, social, and security nature issues created by the current Jubaland state system during the last 8 years of dictatorship, corruption, oppression, and unfair democratic practices or elections. Number two, we wanted to create solidarity and brotherhood for the people of Jubaland through reconciliation process with the conditions of repentance articles in accordance with our faith and culture as follows. A, to declare solemnly that we all stop immediately and united in solidarity against any act of aggression, violation, provocation that someone could do currently in Jubaland state. Number B, to feel guilty by everyone and got remorse against all the wrongdoings that has been done with his or her involvement in any ways or means applied in the past aggressions and violations of human rights in the Jubaland state. C, to promise everyone that no more gross aggressions, violations against any citizen in Jubaland, unitarily or collectively, in tribal initiated and or interest-dominating groups for wars of aggression and expulsion of Jubaland residents. D, to give back or compensate to the oppressed citizens during the civil war for whatever rights, lives, and properties that had been lost, destroyed, or confiscated from them, respectively. If the oppressed has forsaken or forgiven his or her rights and compensation is without coercion after requested that exercised by the oppressor, then it is a lawful reconciliatory option for the oppressed to forsaken those rights for the sake of Allah Almighty. It is unfortunate, number three, it is unfortunate that the federal government of Somalia and the international community has addressed the current non-fair built system of Jubaland state, which has brought all the above mentioned problems that was indicated instead of addressing the Jubaland community who have been suffering during the last decade. We all know that this system cannot lead a peace, reconciliation, good governance, justice for the Jubaland people. Therefore, we kindly ask in the federal government and the international community to revise and reverse their unbelievable, erroneous decision as mentioned above. Number four, we call for a general meeting to be held first in Mogadishu and then in a peaceful, liberated area in Jubaland for a mutual understanding and united stand for Jubaland people against this system which is built on dictatorship and oppressions. We also call for Jubaland people to create their own interim administration in Jubaland in a peaceful manner in the liberated area with the help of federal government of Somalia and Jubaland traditional elders. Number six, the interim administration must be prepared reconciliation process for Jubaland people to only end up into going into a fair democratic election with justice and inclusive representations for all the residents with maximum of 5 months from now on. Number 7, we call for the federal government and the international community to help and support the above-mentioned plan and Jubaland people's endeavor in order that all Jubaland political stakeholders can succeed and overcome all the obstacles stand off, building a peaceful solidarity based on justice and democratic approach. Number 8, we call for the federal government to liberate the middle Juba region, where the Jubaland capital city is located, and all other occupied area of Jubaland state. 9, we call for the federal government to expel Kenyan soldiers with the help of AMISOM, as we consider Kenyan soldiers occupiers of Jubaland, not peacekeepers, with the Somali traitor regime there. That's the end. To federal government of Somalia, to UNAU, USA, UK, and African Union, and CC, AMISOM, Arab League, and the OIC. Thank you very much.